What's up, y'all? What's up, y'all? Get up in here. Get up in here. Doing a little driving. I'm a little tired. I'm definitely tired. I ain't gonna hold y'all. I'm sleeping. Come on, man, so I can get over. Hurry up. There we go. Turn downhill. What up? What up? What up? Y'all hype me up, man. Hit the thumbs up button and hit the hype button if y'all see it. Hit the hype button and the thumbs up button if y'all see it. Comment y'all cities and states too. Hopefully my signal don't go out. Sometimes the signal be poor around here in this area. What up, Denise? I gotta give me a second. Once I park, I'll be able to read some of y'all comments. I just looked up at the screen. It said something about somebody's messages being held for review. I hope y'all wouldn't be crazy enough to come in my chat and say something crazy or say something disrespectful. Because if the chat got deleted, then y'all had to say something that does not go with the guidelines. Good evening. How you doing today? I'm doing great, man. I'm doing great. How y'all doing though? What up, Spicy Brown? Everybody hit the thumbs up, hit the thumbs up, hit the thumbs up. Let's get more people in here. Let me know, is the stream good? Can y'all hear me? Can y'all see me? Is it blurry? Let me know. Cause if it is, I'll end this live and go back live later when I get to my crib and get it connected to my Wi-Fi. Let me know, is it clear? So I don't want to do a live that's not clear. Why so many messages being held for review? What are y'all saying? It's clear? Okay, can y'all hear me good? Very clear. Okay, cool. I like that. Let me see. First off, I want to say I hope all of you guys are having a beautiful day. And if I can offer any words of encouragement, these are the words I want to offer to you guys. Always put your family first. Remember, health is wealth. Take care of yourself. Don't overdo anything. You feel me? Everything in moderation. Even the things that you love and enjoy. Moderation. You feel me? Handle yourself with care. And the people that you love, handle them with care. You know, that would be my words of affirmations that I want to give to y'all, the words of encouragement that I want to give to y'all. You dig me? All right, a lot of people saying they can see me clear. We glad you can co-parent. I've been able to co-parent. For the one that said that y'all glad that I can co-parent, I've been co-parenting properly my entire life. It's never been an issue with the way I co-parent ever in life. You understand what I'm saying? So for y'all that's saying it's good to see that, you know what I'm saying? I appreciate that. You know, it's not really shown on social media like that. Most of the time when you see co-parenting or healthy co-parenting relationships or whatever, is usually when two people are still together. So I'm aware of how powerful and impactful the video was of me and Miss Brianna, you know what I'm saying, for our beautiful daughter, Amora. I'm aware of how powerful that was because people are not used to seeing that type of content or those type of real life situations being posted on social media. So for everybody who was uplifted by that, I'm glad for y'all support. I'm glad it was able to touch your hearts because it definitely touched mine just to be able to see my beautiful daughter smile the way she was smiling, to know how happy she was. This is what it's always about. It's about the kids, you know. We're able to have a good co-parenting relationship outside of breakup and divorce and all of that because of the love that we share for our beautiful daughter. And it should always be this way, man. Relationships end all the time. And the sad part about when relationships end, usually the co-parenting becomes very strange, it becomes very weird. Rightfully so, when two people are used to being together and around their kids every day, it's gonna be indifferent whenever that situation is no longer that way. But as adults, we have to learn how to process those emotions and still know we gotta do what's best for the child. And what's best for the child is having both parents, whether they're inside the same house or not. The best thing for children is for children to both have access to both of their parents. And it should be nothing bad being said about neither parent by another parent at all. The child should only get to witness beautiful conversations about the parent no matter what. And again, at the end of the day, it's about children because children don't ask to be here. I've been seeing a lot of support, and I've been seeing a lot of people who seem to have discomfort over the video. And for those that do have discomfort, all I can say is, how? Y'all remember Sway in the morning when they did the how thing and it went viral? How could anybody have discomfort over a child smiling from ear to ear over being around both of their parents and it being a loving moment, a happy moment? How can anyone in the world have discomfort over that? So that would be my question to anybody that has a problem with it or felt a way about it. How? No matter the situation. I want to say this too because I've seen some relationships, I've seen some situations hit the internet of couples not being able to get along once they break up. I've witnessed and seen for myself stabbings, shootings. I'm talking bodily harm, near-death experiences. I've seen it when breakups happen. And this is what lets you know that there's a God. In those situations where if the person still had their life, they was able to forgive each other. We've seen it. I've witnessed some situations and seen situations like that growing up as a kid. Like I've seen older couples break up or whatever, husbands and wives harm each other. I'm talking about to the extent of bloodshed, bullets, knives and stuff like that. I've seen that. And then seeing them get back closer and become friends again. And again, I'm a firm believer of God. And if God can forgive, we should all be able to forgive. I'm not saying everybody needs to become the best of friends with whoever you forgave, but forgiveness is necessary. Forgiveness is something that we all should do. I don't know if y'all heard me say this a long time ago. I said I forgive anybody and everybody who's ever did anything harmful to me. No matter the magnitude of what that hurt caused or pain caused, I forgive everybody. I always have. And this tattoo is broad and bold. A lot of people have a problem with this tattoo that says, I am a God. We were all created in God's image. I indeed am a God. You understand what I'm saying? And if you know your own power, ladies, you are a goddess. And if God can forgive, we're supposed to be able to forgive. We're his children, correct? So I've forgiven everybody who's ever harmed me or did anything wrong to me. And I just want to say this. Hopefully you guys around the world, if someone's done something to you, you're able to forgive them. And again, I'm not telling you to go be the best of friends with nobody. I'm not saying everybody needs to become the best of friends with whoever you forgave, but forgiveness is something that we all should do. I don't know if y'all heard me say this a long time ago. I said I forgive anybody and everybody who's ever did anything harmful to me. No matter the situation, but forgiveness is necessary. And forgiveness is something that we have to do based on the Bible. For y'all that believe, you have to believe that forgiveness is something that we got to do. But to everybody who rallied around me and my family throughout all of the years that I've been on social media, I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. That support has been overwhelming. You know, I didn't expect it. Through the first time I got on social media and got on the internet with a dream and started doing my thing with my acting content, with my music, with everything that I've ever done throughout my career that you guys have been able to see, I appreciate the support. I appreciate everybody who come on here day in and day out, who speak about me in a good light, people who speak about me in a negative light, however you speak about me. The fact that you think about me enough to even talk about me is love. That's how I see it. Again, most people, we don't know each other in real life. You know what I'm saying? When we see things come to the internet, all we can do is analyze the way a person move, what we heard. We can analyze things like that, but none of us actually know the people that we see go viral on the internet, except for the people who actually know the people. You dig what I'm saying? So if the people, let me break this situation down. Let me see. Right now, Ja Rule and 50 Cent going back at it again. We heard about the situation, what happened between those dudes. Any beef that we've heard about of people that we don't know, Tupac, Biggie, all of this, we've seen all of this stuff play out on the internet. So we all developed an opinion over what we saw happen to the Kirks and Rashidas around the world, the Beyonce, Jay-Z. We seen the drama. We seen Chris Brown, Rihanna. We seen all these different relationships on the internet. We was not in their homes. We don't know what happened, but we have an opinion, right? We have to understand opinions ain't nothing but opinions. Just because you have an opinion of another person don't mean you know a person. I can honestly say, man, a lot of people's character is based on a lot of the situations that they've been through, how they was raised. And the reason why I'm so forgiving, because I know people go through so many different things and they don't know how to handle things. Like, people might not know how to handle things the way you handle things. People might not be able to handle things the way I handle things. So you have to come to a place of, why is this person acting this way in this situation? Hurt brings out a lot from a lot of people. We are all humans. Hurt brings out the worst out of a lot of people. So to you that's watching, if you've experienced some pain and somebody's done something to you so bad that you just feel like you can't forgive them, you got to start looking at the full scope of why that person may be, how they are, why they might act that way when they're hurt. It's so many different factors that play into it, man. So many different factors, man. Like, everybody not cut from the same cloth. So the way I handle hurt, as everybody have watched throughout social media and stuff, may be different from the way another person handles hurt. But hurt is hurt. And until people go get the healing that they deserve and need, and that's required, because it's definitely necessary and required for people to go out and get the help that they need to heal from whatever situations that you've gone through. A lot of people have went through so many situations as children, never got the help. And that thing they built character off what hurt them as a youngin', and they still never heal from that. And they don't know how to heal from it without the help that they need. And some people won't go get the help, no matter how much you can tell them that they got so many different issues with them. If they don't believe you, they're never going to go get the help. Some people feel like they right no matter what wrong they've done to other people, and that's just what it is, man. So, not saying we got to accept it, because we don't, but we can forgive and we can move on. And that's just life. That's how we got to do it. You understand? I thought I had to give y'all a very motivational speech about everything that I do is for my children, the best interest of my children. As a content creator, as an entertainer, I get online, I make my content, I do my acting scenes, I do my music. But one thing I have not done and will not do is something illegal that's gonna land me in jail. It's gonna put me behind bars to where I can't be a father to my children. You understand what I'm saying? And this is my advice to any mother and father out there, man. Like, we all like material things. We all want to make money. We all got bills to pay. but never compromise your freedom for anything material or for anything just to pay bills or whatever the case may be. Because if you compromise your freedom, then everything that you're doing it for, if you do have children, it's not even worth it. Because if you have to go to jail and sit behind bars, you can't provide or do anything for your children. So in my opinion, I would say nobody should ever do anything that's going to jeopardize your freedom, even when it's for your children. You understand what I'm saying? So I live by a different code and principles, man. Like, I'm not doing anything that's going to put me in jail. So anything you've ever heard on my name that's illegal, we know I ain't do that. You feel me? My kids are the most important thing in my world and my life. And without my health, without my strength, I can't be here for my kids. So you got to take care of yourself. That's why I say I do everything in moderation. Even the things I enjoy doing, you have to do those in moderation, because overdoing anything can get you up out of here. I know y'all heard this before. You can drink too much water. And we know water is something that we all need, and it's supposed to be one of the best things for us. But you can drink too much water. Anything too much of can take you up out of here. You understand what I'm saying? So with that being said, like, anything that you know that's harmful to the body that you may like, you got to consume that even less. What I want to see in our world and in our culture is people being more nice to each other, man. It's cool to have joke and have fun and stuff like that. Laughter is healing. But if we laughing at the expense of someone else's hurt, then that laughter might be doing something for you. But that what you saying to that other person that's already hurting is hurting them even worse. So if my laughter hurts another person, I have to monitor that. You know, I've seen things come down my timeline that I may laugh at. But then when I think about it, depending on what it is, it's like, okay, if this person seen me laughing or heard my opinion of it, what would it do for them that's already hurting? It's probably going to hurt them even more. So I don't want to laugh at the expense of making myself feel better if it's going to hurt someone else. You get what I'm saying? We have to learn how to separate the two of what we should be laughing at, what we should be talking down on a person for or dragging a person for. We have to monitor those things, because at the end of the day, we hear this word about karma all the time. Karma comes back. Karma comes back. And I've been seeing it a lot since I got older. I used to even believe in karma when I was young. For one, I didn't do nothing bad to nobody and still don't do nothing bad to anybody. So karma was something I didn't really believe in, but when I started really looking at shit, like how people actually do bad things to other people, and then I see the karma come back around 360, and it's like, even though I'm the type of person, I don't want karma for nobody. I ain't never been a person sit back and say, ooh, I want you to get what you tried to give me or what you tried to give the next person. I don't even like it when I see the karma coming to another person. But it still don't stop the karma. I can never stop. We can't stop nobody's karma, people. I know I done gave y'all a lot of jewels in here today, man. Y'all gonna be able to clip this and make so many different clips, man. But I've been here a while, man. I've been here before the time that I'm here now. You know? I'm in my 40s. But I feel like I've been here 1,000 years. That's how much wisdom I got. That's the reason why I'm able to navigate how I navigate. I've been here before. At this age, with some of the things that I've gone through, I shouldn't be here. And I wouldn't be here had I not already been here before. Thousands of years under my belt, y'all. This time around right here, you know me as Latruth, Robert Hampton. We don't know what it's going to be the next time. You understand me? I know that went over a lot of y'all's heads. But let me get back into these comments, man. I just wanted to put that out there. Whoever feel pissed off about anything that I do, you can be pissed off, and it ain't no feelings involved towards me. I don't care. Like, if it's to make my kids smile, to do something for my kids, I could care less who feels how they feel about it. And that's just my message to anybody that feels a way about anything that I do for my children. I can care less if you're mad or not. Real father game for life. Y'all know what I represent. Anybody that's seen how I move, you know that's what I represent. So I don't know why anybody would think I would have a care in the world if somebody feel the way about something that I do for my children. All right, back to it, man. Everybody that got this message, man, if it went over your heads, because I can tell by some of the comments that these positive messages go over a lot of people's heads. I'm going to continue to come to my platforms and speak positivity and teachings over people who going to need these messages, because what don't kill you make you stronger. So there's so many different things I can talk about that didn't kill me, that the next person is going to need the advice and the structure on how to get through it. So when you hear me come on here and speak like this, it's not because someone told me to. It's not because a PR team said I had to say this or say that. It's not because somebody put me up to it. I put me up to it. Anything that you see me coming on here doing, I do it myself. It's not a battery in my back, never have and never will be. You feel me? So everybody thumbs up the video, let's get more people in here. Is the super sticker button broke? Because I ain't seen nobody send not one super chat, super sticker or nothing, man. I think, like, I notice whenever people come on here with these positive messages, it be different. So maybe it's broke. I ain't gonna say it's y'all, maybe it's the system, because I haven't seen anything pop up. But I want to say this too, man, to both of my baby mamas. I want to see both of my baby mamas win. I've always said this anyway, and this is what I want to make a challenge. I want to do a challenge where all fathers get online and say something positive to their baby mothers. I wish health, strength, a uppour of finances on my baby mamas, wisdom, softness, more femininity. I wish all of those things to my baby mamas, man. And I want to see other people come out here and do the same. Other fathers come out here and do that to their children. Say some good things about your people, man. Let's get a challenge going out here, man. To all the beautiful women around the world who are positive, I love y'all. Y'all wear y'all crowns, man. You dig me? Don't let this new world change y'all neither, man, because a lot of people are changing in this world. Men and women are changing. Everybody done been hurt before. Everybody moving a certain type of way because y'all don't trust people no more, man. I would love to see people have more trust for each other, start doing nice things to each other, stop trying to have a one-up on another person. That's what I want to see, bro. Shout out to Key Jones. Thank you for that $10 super sticker, love. Appreciate you. They're in our prayers, but won't be spoken out of our mouth. To each his own. I mean, however you feel, but, you know, speaking out loud is a lot of truth in it sometimes, like, especially when it's positive. You want to speak life on your people. You dig what I'm saying? Anybody that's been in your life, you want to speak life on them, not death. I think the problem in our community, man, is we come out here and we speak death on people, meaning we speak bad on people. And if you calling a person bad out your mouth, they ain't gonna know nothing else to be but bad. You dig what I'm saying? If you calling a person wrong all the time, out your mouth, out loud, they ain't gonna, when they hear it, they receive it as that, and they gonna act just like that. I'm fortunate enough to be one of them people that you can come out here and say bad things, and I'm still gonna be good. But everybody ain't built like that. If you come out here and you down people 24/7, and that's all they get to see is you downing them 24/7, if they not that, they will become that. So the power of the tongue is crazy. Understand that. You don't say that, man, my beautiful people. You understand me? You say the total opposite. That's not, you don't say that stuff out loud, because that stuff, you speak it into existence, man. Yeah, you tell somebody something enough times, they'll start to believe it. And again, if it's hurt involved, they will become that. So you can't do that. Like, you gotta speak life over people, man. Again, stop speaking death. Anytime you say something bad, man, that holds a lot of power. You can't give people the benefit of the doubt, man. Sometimes y'all say people ain't never gonna change. Nah, I say they gonna change. They gonna change one day. No matter what they done continue to show you, say they gonna change one day, man. And they'll eventually, those positive words will set in eventually, and you know what, they gonna change. You know what? Man, it's time for me to change now. But if you constantly telling somebody they never gonna change, they ain't never gonna win, they ain't never gonna do the right thing. Nah, man, I ain't saying that. You gotta say what you really want it to be, and then eventually it's gonna work. It's gonna go that way. You gonna change. You gonna be better. You understand me? She gonna be better. They gonna be better. That's what I'm saying. I promise you, they gonna do better. They gonna be better. That's my words right there. They gonna be better. They gonna do better. You cripple people by saying they ain't never gonna be nothing. They ain't gonna never do that. You crippling people by saying those things out loud. Don't say those things out loud. They gonna be better. None of us are perfect. You can say they ain't been perfect. They might have did this, but they gonna be better. They gonna do better. Shout out to Spicy Brown. Thank you for the $2, love. Real father game. Proud of you, Latruth. Thank you so much, man. I'm proud of every one of you guys too. The fact that y'all even came in here, even for the ones who saying negative stuff in the comments, man, I appreciate you pulling up on me. But you gonna be better. If you saying something negative right now, you ain't gonna continue to be like that. You gonna do better. You know, that's to everybody. Oh shit! Happy early birthday, Dee Brockington. If I don't get to speak to you, if I ain't live and don't see your name pop up on my chat or something, happy early birthday, Dee. Is this live still clear? So both of y'all gonna be better, man. If I get even better, I'll be the president of the United States, and we ain't talking Trump style, cause Trump got into the office because people spoke him up in there, even though he wasn't doing the right thing. So if I get even better than what I am now, I'm gonna be walking on water. If I get even better than what I am right now, I'll be walking on water, baby. Real talk. They talk bad about Jesus himself. If I get even better, I'm walking on water. I'm gonna be turning water to wine, all type of stuff if I get even better. So tell me I'm gonna get better too. I wanna hear it. I ain't mad at it. You gonna get better, Truth. You gonna get better. I wanna hear that. I love all of your videos. Watch them all the time. God bless you and your family. I appreciate that, man. Glad you like all my videos. I don't even like all my videos, but I'm glad somebody do. Cause I just throw stuff together sometimes, man. It be so much going on. I don't be really having the time to really focus. So I can keep it a buck. Y'all not seeing my all, or I'm not even really having the time to really be as creative. It's a lot been going on in my life that causes me to have to stop and go do some other things and pivot and move another direction. And then, like, it's been so much, man. My life has been a roller coaster the past 5 years, man. My life has been a roller coaster since 2021 when I got diagnosed with stomach cancer. My life has been a roller coaster. I've been having to pivot, adjust, and figure things out. And I didn't lose my mind behind it. I didn't lose who I was behind it. So that's God, man. You feel me? And having the right people around me. Had some valuable people around me and talking to me. You feel me? I ain't do it by myself. It took God and the right people around me. So y'all got to be in the right circles too. Prayers for you and your beautiful family, Lily. Thank you so much for the $4.99 super sticker. Thank you so much, love. Y'all got to put yourself around the right people, man. Don't be around them yes men and them yes women. You got to get around people who going to really call you out on your stuff, on your behavior. People going to pour into you. You know what I'm saying? We all got things that pop up in our life and our minds that when they happen, we want to move a different way. But then we got somebody over here that's got some sense, and somebody over here with some sense. Somebody who really care about you, telling you the right thing. So we can't do it all by ourselves. We got to have the right people around us. You got to have God, man. You got to have family. You got to have people who really who structured your life properly. Those people who that y'all ran off, some of y'all running off people who not agreeing with y'all, but the people that's not agreeing with y'all really telling y'all the right thing, and y'all don't want to listen to it, so y'all cutting them off, and y'all distancing yourself from the people that's supposed to be there, the people that's supposed to get you on the right track. That's what be happening. Everybody not gonna be friendly with their approach or their delivery. You gotta know if it's the right message, no matter how it's delivered to you, if it's the right message, you gotta figure out how to take that in. Pause. You gotta figure out how to really just sit there and be like, you know what? I ain't like the delivery, but what they said is right. And because what they said is right, I can't be worried about the delivery. Because when somebody deliver y'all food to the door and they show up a little bit late, y'all still eat the food. The delivery still got there. You just didn't get it at the time you wanted to get it, but you still got the delivery and it was on point. So in our world, we got too many people that you can give them the right message, but because it's not delivered the way they want it, they don't want to receive it. But it was the right message. So we got to learn how to analyze that. Again, everything ain't gonna come to you delivered the way you want it to. It ain't gonna show up on a platter and hand it to you in slow motion. You might be tired that day and it come to you a little bit too fast, and now you dropping it because it came fast for you, Paul. You wanted it specially handcrafted for you when you was in the right space to receive it, but because it didn't come like that, now you didn't want to receive the message. Nah, we got to take time, people, man. When the message is coming to you, no matter how it's being delivered to you, if it's the right message, you got to receive that. And I can understand when I come on here a lot of times and I give out my messages, because I'm not delivering it how a person wants me to deliver it, they're not going to receive it. No matter how right it is what I'm saying, I've realized that for myself. No matter how right it is what I'm saying is, the delivery ain't right. So because the delivery ain't right, people jump right off of it. They don't even want to hear it, no matter how right it is. But when they finally think about it and say, you know what, I'm going to go back and see what he said, they go back and listen to it, analyze it, and be like, damn, you know what? He actually was right. But I didn't like his delivery, or they don't like who delivered it. You dig what I'm saying? Everybody that's speaking in the chat, man, what up with y'all, man? Appreciate y'all. We got Latay in the building, man. What's up with you? How you feeling? Miss Renee in the building. What's going on? About the truth. What's happening? We got Terry Dow up in here. What's good, bro? Let me get out this spot now. I got to get to this appointment. Hopefully my live don't end on y'all. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I got to speak to y'all a good little bit just now. Make sure y'all hype this live up, though, and share it and all that. Make sure y'all do that. I need to get some social, I got to get some YouTube money, man. Everybody getting YouTube money. Let me get some YouTube money, y'all. Super sticker me up. Even if it's $1, it counts. Let me get some YouTube money. Nina, what up? Comment y'all cities and states too while y'all in here. I'm gonna start going live more on YouTube for y'all too, man. I apologize, man. I ain't been really going live on YouTube that much, but I'm gonna start. I say this all the time too. Y'all gotta hold me accountable, man. Come to some of my other platforms. If I'm not live on here, come to some of my other platforms and say, bro, you said you was gonna go live. Bro, ain't you Latruth? Did you say you were gonna go live? You say you speak the truth, bro. Go live on YouTube. Y'all gotta stay on me, man, then I'll hop on there. Take therapy. Absolutely. I take therapy and I give therapy. I do both. I take advice and I give advice. I do all of that. All of the above. Ain't none of us bigger than a therapy session. Let's have a super chat party. Let's do it. Let's do it. Hey, ain't none of us bigger than a therapy session. Nobody. If Jesus was here right now, Jesus would need therapy. This world we in, the stuff that's going on here, Jesus would have to get therapy lessons. Ain't none of us exempt from that. Like, trauma ain't no joke. We all done experienced it. Through how we was raised, parents, not having parents, deaths. Man, therapy is required, man. I'm so sorry about your dad. No one with the cause. I lost my dad. Man, that was one of my biggest losses ever, man, losing my pop. Lost my mom, my pops, my grandma. Therapy is required for everybody, man. Heartbreak. It's required. Stay focused, real father gang all day. Family over everything. Real father gang forever. Y'all know how I'm rocking. She said Jesus would just shut it all down. That's not what he did, though, in the Bible, man. We got to base it off Jesus in the Bible. He ain't shut nothing down, man. We not going to do that. He would have shut it down. Shut it down, nah. God didn't even shut it down, man. If you really go back and look at the Bible, God let things happen how they happen. That's how it's supposed to be. Jesus died for our sins, man. So everything that's happening is supposed to happen, but we got to fix it. We the authors of this whole thing. It's how we move. If we continue to move without grace, if we continue to move with malice, I mean, it's going to continue to look how it's looking as human beings. We got to fix it. We the only ones that can fix it, people. Once y'all establish that, and we get more people on the right side of things, man, doing the right thing. But a lot of people don't even know what the right thing is. First of all, we got to establish what the right thing is, I'm thinking, because most people don't even know what that is. My right might be a different right for you. What's wrong to me might actually be right for you. Like, in your mind, what I feel like is wrong, to you, it might actually be right. So that's why I be trying to tell you, man, first of all, we got to establish what's right and what's wrong. I'll start off with this. Anything that any of us doing intentionally to hurt another person, that's wrong. If it's intentional, if you're intentionally doing anything to hurt another human being, that is wrong. We can start there. Life is about moving forward, absolutely. Definitely. What don't kill you makes you stronger. Whatever you make it through makes you stronger. So why look back at it? Keep it pushing. Somebody said, hold on. At the end of the day, your trials and tribulations come to make you stronger. Absolutely. It builds character. You know what I'm saying? If you don't go through nothing, you ain't never been through nothing, you ain't never get through nothing, I got to question what your character is. Like, for the ones who go through the most, overcome the most, your character is being built through that. You dig me? It's hard to trust somebody who ain't never been through nothing. People who've been through something, that's where you can trust. You can actually trust them more, in my opinion. And everybody might not see it that way. You really don't know who you are until you go through certain things, and we see how you move when you go through those things. Somebody said, let's bless this brother with a super chat. Appreciate that comment, love. When they silent in the temple, he shut it down. When they sold in the temple. When you go through something, you grow through something. Absolutely, man. I growed a lot. And that's why, like I said, I don't hold no grudges, man, because when you go through things, you grow through things. And it was meant. Some things are just meant to happen. They make you stronger. They build more character. I can honestly say if I didn't go through the things that I've gone through, I wouldn't be the person that I am today. So a lot of my wisdom that I have now, it magnified over the past 5 years too. So, gotta look at that, man. Lessons and blessings, we need those. You go through something, Age helps as well. Age can help. There's some people way older than me. It's people not twice my age. Well, yeah, there's people 80-something years old that don't know nothing. So I definitely wouldn't put it on age. A lot of the people who follow me are a good bit 15, 20 years older than me, but they don't know as much as I know. You can see it in how people move too, what they know. But it is people that know a lot that act like they don't know nothing too, though. So can't really just take it off of that. Some people just, and you got people who operate off emotions. So oftentimes when people operate off emotions, they act like 9 and 10-year-olds. So you can't really tell the growth from a person or the wisdom for a person a lot of times because they're going through something. And when people are hurt, they display a very low level of knowledge in life. If people would live by the golden rule, doing to others what you would done or said, world would be a beautiful place. Absolutely. Do unto others as you want them to do to you. That is a very good one. But some people want you to do something totally different to them. And I wouldn't want that done to me. So I don't know, bro. Like that's a statement that is not universal anymore. Like, do unto others as you would want them to do to you. Some people want to be disrespected. I never want to be disrespected. Some people want to be disrespected. Some people like being disrespected. Some people like being done bad. Some people like being done wrong. So that do unto others as you would want them to do to you